I think I can confidently guarantee you guys that you will not find a better Twix cookie recipe online. Because this one right here tastes just like a Twix candy bar, but better. It's funny because I wanted to make Crumble's version of a Twix cookie and it just was not right at all. A Twix cookie needs a shortbread base. That is a hill I will gladly die on. I started off this recipe by making my caramel so it would cool down by the time I topped my cookies with it. All I did was combine my soft caramel candies and heavy cream and microwaved it in increments until it was nice and smooth. This process takes patience, so please be patient, guys. Then I combined all of my wet ingredients for my shortbread cookie base until it was nice and smooth and no more lumps remained. Then I folded in my dry ingredients. This cookie base is super simple. We love to see it. When you make your dough balls, you're gonna wanna make sure you roll that ball in between the palm of your hand so you smooth it out as much as possible before making your indents in the cookie with your 1/4 measuring cup. I baked my cookies for 12 minutes, but at the 10-minute mark, I pulled out my baking sheet, rounded out my cookies, and indented the middle a little bit more before putting them back in the oven and baking for an additional 2 minutes. It's very important that you have nice indents in the middle of your cookie because caramel is very finicky and it will run off your cookie. That happened to me twice in the recipe development process. You do not want that to happen to you. Then I grabbed a bag of chocolate chips, added a little bit of vegetable oil to them, stirred up the chocolate chips, and microwaved those chips in 30-second intervals, stirring in between to get the consistency of chocolate I wanted. A full bag of chocolate chips will leave you with a lot of extra chocolate, just a heads up. Finally, I topped my cookies with caramel, drizzled my chocolate, and finished them off with toffee pieces. For the toffee, I found a bag of Heath bar chocolate that was crushed up, and that is the perfect topping for these cookies if you can find it at your local store. If you make these cookies yourself, please shoot me a comment and let me know how much you enjoyed them.
You always let your emotions get in the way. That's the problem with you, Lorelai. You don't think.
Mom, please.
He's just a man, Lorelai.
No, he's not.
Oh, so what are you telling me? That this was all worth it because he was the love of your life and this was the man for you?
I don't know. He might have been. Excuse me.
Welcome to day 19 of my 25 Days of Christmas series, where I am sharing 25 Christmas-inspired recipes from now up until Christmas Eve. These are my iced oatmeal vanilla latte cookies, and they are so good. You're going to start by taking 1 stick of unsalted butter and adding it to a bowl with your sugar and mixing it until it is well combined. You're going to add in your egg, vanilla bean paste, and a tablespoon of instant espresso. Once all of that is combined, add in your dry ingredients and fold until they are all mixed together. Using a cookie scoop, scoop your cookies out onto a lined sheet tray and place them in the oven for they're baking. Make your ice topping, which is just powdered sugar, milk, vanilla, and cinnamon. Top your cookies with that delicious icing and they're ready to be enjoyed. Make sure you follow along so you don't miss what I have in store for day 20 of our Christmas series.
Let's face it, backcountry food can suck. Let's change that. My name's Colin. Over the past 3 years, I've been creating backcountry recipes so that you can go from boring backcountry food to food that'll make every other camper jealous. So come follow along as we transform your backcountry experience.
So my girlfriend woke up feeling sick this morning and asked if I could make a sweet treat to boost her mood. She couldn't decide between brownies or cookies, so I decided to make these instead. They're basically chocolate chip cookies with that crusty brownie top that we all crave. They're crispy, fudgy, and chewy all at the same time. My girlfriend said these are the best cookies I've ever made before. After she ate 2 of them, I'm pretty sure she instantly felt better. And if you want to try them, recipe is in the caption.
brownie stuffed Cookie Monster cookies. Yes, you heard that correctly. Brownie stuffed Cookie Monster cookies. These gotta be one of the coolest cookies I've ever seen. I just love bringing my ideas to life. It quite literally gives me life, bringing my ideas to life. Let's start by creaming our cold butter for a few minutes. You can do this with a hand mixer if you don't have a stand mixer. Then add your sugars and cream again until light and fluffy. Next, we're gonna add in our eggs, egg yolks, blue food coloring, and vanilla. You really wanna make sure this is gel food coloring, guys, and AmeriColor is always the brand that I recommend using. Once fully incorporated, we're gonna start folding in our dry ingredients. And once your dough just comes together, fold in all of your mix-ins. I chose to do 1 cup of white chocolate chips, 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1 cup of Oreo, and 1 cup of Chips Ahoy. These things can be subbed around a bit, but I do recommend using 4 cups of mix-ins. This dough does not need to be chilled. I immediately scooped out 4.5 ounce dough balls and stuffed them with a chunk of brownie. This recipe will make 14 massive, approximately 5.5 ounce cookies. Before baking on 375 for 9 minutes, I covered each dough ball with extra mix-ins. And I also flattened them slightly, but if you want them taller, you don't have to flatten them. I also underbaked as per usual. Doesn't the inside of this cookie look absolutely insane?
These are my iced cinnamon swirl white chocolate chip cookies. And if you are someone who loves cinnamon rolls, you are going to absolutely love this recipe. So go ahead, do yourself a favor, save it now so you have it on hand to make later. You're gonna start by making your cinnamon swirl chunks by adding melted butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon to a bowl and mixing it together. Grab a plate cover with parchment paper and dollop your cinnamon swirl onto it. Place that in the freezer while you start making your cookies. Add your soft butter and sugar to a bowl and mix that until smooth before adding in an egg and vanilla extract. Once all your wet ingredients are combined, add your dry ingredients and fold to combine before adding in your cinnamon swirl chunks and white chocolate chips. Place your cookies on a lined baking sheet and into the oven. Once your cookies are completely cooked and cooled, top them with a simple icing and they are ready to be enjoyed.
Why are you so obsessed with Halloween? Halloween is cool.
I'm just an average man with an average. Dark brown white sugar. Where's the butter? Pot. Butter. Brown it. Little more. Good enough. watch out. 1 egg. Don't forget vanilla. Mix. Faster. Flour. Baking soda. Salt. Mix. Hurry up. Chocolate chips. More. I said more. Mix. Behind you, it better look like this. Pan. Nutella. Freeze it. Pan. Cookie dough. Flatten. Nutella. Roll it. Bake it 350. Take it out after 15 minutes. Let it cool, okay? Perfect. Wait. Drizzle. Anyways, time to eat. Ready. Take a bite. More. Little more. We're done for now.
إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار واختلاف الليل
Today we're going to be making mango coconut oatmeal. We're going to add in our oatmeal. The whole packet works. Add our dried mangoes. Cheers.
You're gonna want to stop scrolling and save this cookie recipe. These are the easiest, most delicious cookies and cream cookies you will ever make. And these are massive. Who doesn't love a giant cookie? Although if you want to make them smaller, you absolutely can as well. You're going to start off by creaming your cold butter and sugars. You do not need a stand mixer, but creaming cold butter is just easier with one, so if you have it, use it. Once your butter and sugars are light and fluffy, mix in your eggs, egg yolks, and vanilla. Then start slowly mixing in your dry ingredients. You should whisk these together first before adding them into your mixing bowl. I was just behind on time, so I was rushing. But clearly they will turn out just fine if you don't mix the dry together first, so no worries if you forget. Once your dough just starts coming together, you can begin to add your mix-ins in. The mix-ins do not specifically have to match mine, just make sure you're using 2 cups of a white chocolate and 2 cups of Oreo. I used pieces of large Oreos, mini Oreos, Hershey's cookies and cream bars, and white chocolate chips. And then I made 12 equal-sized cookie dough balls with a whole Oreo inside of them. I'm sorry that I don't have ounces for you guys. My scale will be fixed soon. I then added more Oreo pieces on top and baked on 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 minutes. Yes, 400 degrees. I know it sounds super hot, but these were super large cookie dough balls that I wanted nice and browned on the outside and gooey on the inside, so 400 is the standard temp for that type of cookie. And they turned out exactly as I wanted them to, soft and gooey on the inside and absolutely addicting.
These are my iced oatmeal cinnamon cookies, and in my opinion, they are the only cookie I want to be consuming when I transition from summer to fall. They come together in one bowl, making for a simple recipe and easy cleanup. Plus, they taste absolutely incredible, so go ahead and save this recipe now so you have it on hand to make later. You're going to start by adding your soft butter and sugar to a bowl and mixing that until it is creamed together before adding in an egg and vanilla extract. Once that is completely combined, add in your dry ingredients and stir until your dough is formed. Scoop Scoop your batter onto a lined baking sheet and place your oatmeal cinnamon cookies in the oven to bake. While your cookies are baking, make your 2-ingredient icing, and once they have baked, they are ready to be iced and enjoyed.
Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Roses. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see La Vie.
No.
Yes.
No. Glory. What? You're being mean. Stop it. Stop it. I have been second to Joe my whole life in everything. And I will not be the person you settle for just because you cannot have her. I won't do it. I won't, not when I've spent my entire life loving you.
Even if you despise me.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're afraid.
You always let your emotions get in the way. That's the problem with you, Lorelai. You don't think.
Mom, please.
He's just a man, Lorelai.
No, he's not.
Oh, so what are you telling me? That this was all worth it because he was the love of your life, that this was the man for you?
I don't know. He might have been.
Excuse me.